Togi or anyone who's praising steroids, they're blinding you. They're not giving you the full picture.
You look fucking massive, bro, in the comment now.
Welcome back to the channel. This is the Anomaly. Today I want to talk about what happens when you stop taking steroids. It's a good time to mention this because a few weeks ago I was on a deload, and that's a phase where you stop taking gear, like you hop off the drugs. So you let your body heal from the last cycle. I had a rough ride last bulk because a lot of shit was going on in my life, and in general I was just trying to balance bodybuilding and content. So my body and my brain were being pushed to limits that we were not really expecting. Obviously with what I'm doing and what I'm trying to achieve, it is normal to go through such stress almost, especially keeping in mind where I'm coming from. How it usually goes is when you decide to hop off the gear, once you stop the cycle, once it ends, you lower the food, you lower the volume of training, you stop doing as much cardio, or maybe you do a bit more cardio, depends on your situation. But for me, I think cardio, we kept it the same. We did around 4 times a week, 30 minutes each time. When you stop taking steroids, they're still in your system for quite some time. So let's say I stopped taking gear and it's been like 3 weeks. It's still gonna be in my system because it takes some time to flush out of your body, and the effects of the cycle stop after you do quite a lot of time off the gear. So I think I started really deflating in size after 6 weeks of no gear. So that's quite a long time if you think about it. But obviously you lose the size as well because you're not eating as much, you're not training as much, you're just giving your body some rest, which is very important, and you always need to do this if you're trying to be a bodybuilder, natural or not. You do need to take breaks. However, when you're not natural and you're pushing gear into your body, it's a necessity, like you have to stay healthy. You can't really just take gear year round. Some people do that and they end up f***ing their health over. Italy. She's up. Nabdo. Someone from Italy is calling me.
No balls.
Do I get like they hack my phone? No.
Hello, dear customer. This is Michael. I am
Go
calling
f*** yourself.
Redwood Bank.
Where was I? It's a necessity to take breaks, especially if you're on gear, because obviously you're doing something quite unhealthy to build an unhealthy amount of muscle. The human body isn't meant to carry a lot of muscle. That's why you need to force it to grow. And gear just accelerates that. When you're going on the steroid path, nothing is ever going to be fully healthy. But you, as a bodybuilder, need to try to keep it as healthy as possible. So you need to do it the smart way and the healthiest way. You can't do it like Togi, you just blast 3 grams, you don't even train, you eat like shit, you party all the time, like drink alcohol, you know, and whatever else he did. That is not the path, because you will end up either dead or, yeah, you'll end up dead. But the sad part is, if you do that, you will get nothing out of it. So you're just blasting gear for no reason. To the people who do take it seriously, take your breaks, so you let your body heal. Imagine you have like a health bar.
I need healing. Experience oblivion.
And you have a heart left when you end the cycle. Give your body some time so you slowly recover, you know, because it needs to heal from the damage you caused from the cycle, which you are fully aware of. Don't just blast year round thinking you're gonna get bigger. No. If you do that, you're gonna get very unhealthy. At some point, gear stops working because your body gets used to it. You need to take those breaks, because if you just keep increasing the dosages and you keep pushing yourself and pushing your body to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, you're not gonna end up anywhere good. And as much as you can, you need to keep doses low, always. In reality, when you take these breaks, you don't need much to grow. Like, as long as you stay healthy and you keep your body healthy, you're going to grow a lot on low doses. People who blast their balls off, most of the time they don't really get anywhere. Only the smart ones get big. That's why I don't see a lot of big bodybuilders in public, because everyone takes steroids, they just don't admit it. At least in Malta. I'm not sure how it is everywhere else, but usually people take gear, nothing happens, and they don't like to claim that they take gear, because obviously they look natural. There's gonna be a December drop. This is one of the hoodies that's dropping. Love these pants, they're new. It has a crazy design from the front to the back. There's also a zip up.
Yeah.
I f***ed love it. I love Young LA. So if you want to support me and you like what I'm doing, use code Anomaly. Let's go with the shit.
Yeah. That's it, bro.
I didn't wear jeans before because I had small legs, but now I have big legs. It's gonna be live on December 13th, 12 p.m. PST, which is 9 p.m. Central European time. So hopefully that helps you out and for my Europeans as well. We take these breaks. After the 6 weeks, I noticed my body started deflating because of the no carbs and no training volume and no gear. But I still was quite big, you know, because I was still training hard. I was still eating good food. I was still on track with my diet, and that is the most precious time to stay on track. So you stay lean as much as possible. And I gained quite a lot of size from the last bulk. I'm doing quite well, I think. Obviously my training, we're still working on it, but it's a lot better. And in this bulk that we just started now, we're doing a lot better. My back is growing, my hamstrings, my glutes, everything's going up. After a cycle, you do need that break because mentally and physically you're not going to be able to handle all the volume. Because remember, like you're human, you're not a machine. And the gear turns you into a machine temporarily and you need to make the most out of it. Because what gear does is it lets you work out longer, it lets you recover faster, but it's not magic. You still need to put in the work. There are side effects to it, obviously. Some people have it worse than others. Some people don't get side effects because it's just genetic. It's quite a risky path to take, so if I was you, I would not consider this path. I like preaching this because I want you guys to know the reality of things because no one really talks about this. You need to take your breaks, so once your body is healed, that's when you can kind of push it again, you know, just don't push 365 days straight. It doesn't make sense. Your body will get used to the drugs and you're not gonna grow. So you need that time off for your body to get natural again. And then once you're healthy again and you do your blood work, that's when you can start it again. Because you have a bulk phase, you have a health phase, you have a cut. You always need that health phase if you're trying to be a bodybuilder. Health is priority, take care of your health. I didn't lose much size of gear because I still train hard and I eat well. Not everyone's gonna react the same. Some people lose a lot more size than others because some people aren't capable of holding that amount of muscle on their body in a natural way. They always need drugs to keep it there. But me, I'm just genetically gifted. I get to keep my size. Obviously, there's a limit to that because everyone has a genetic limit. But yeah, I didn't shrink much. I lost quite a lot of strength, I'm gonna be honest, but that goes hand in hand with the food because I stopped eating as much. And after all those weeks of bulking and just pushing the food and pushing my brain and body, you're not really gonna be strong. That's why I need to take some time off. So as I always say, you have like a slingshot, you need to pull back, and then when it's ready to release, you let it go and you're gonna shoot, like you're gonna skyrocket. I think bodybuilding without steroids is impossible if you're trying to get to the pro level. So it's just how it is. People don't like to accept it, they don't like the reality of it. They think you're gonna get a crazy physique and look like Sam Sulek in a natural way when it's not possible. Everyone in the fitness industry is blasting gear. It's just how it is, you know, it's the reality. So yeah, I hope this video opened your eyes. You don't actually lose all your muscle when you're off the steroids. You do keep some of it, but obviously you need to keep training, you need to keep eating, and you don't slack on your diet. You need to stay disciplined. Discipline and drive is what's gonna keep you jacked, natural or not. If a natural guy stops training, obviously he's gonna deflate and he's gonna lose muscle. It's the same thing with steroids. The difference is with steroids you get to a point where you have an abnormal amount of muscle and it looks crazy, you know, in person. So that's why people can easily tell when someone is on cycle or off cycle because you deflate a lot compared to a natural guy. But it's obvious, you know, natural guys, they're not gonna grow as much. But not everyone can take steroids and not everyone can handle the side effects or the life that comes with it. You need to have the mindset, you need to have the bodybuilder mindset. You need to be able to juggle life and all your problems with bodybuilding. You need to have a goal that you're striving for and you can never give up. You need to keep pushing no matter how hard things are because things are going to get difficult and it's never going to be easy. And that's without the steroids. When you take steroids, everything's going to get harder. But if you want it bad enough and you want to be a bodybuilder, like that is genuinely your life goal, you want to see how jacked you can get before you're dead, then you need to stay dialed in, you need to stay focused, and you need to accept that bodybuilding isn't easy. And you need to take those breaks. Without those breaks, you're not gonna get anywhere. Trust me. And last thing before I end this video, never stop doing your cardio. Always monitor your health, blood work, blood pressure, everything that comes with it. Because gear is gonna make everything worse. And if you are going on this path, which I'm sure most of you are deciding it because of social media, please be careful. And don't let people like Togi or anyone who's praising steroids, they're blinding you. They're not giving you the full picture. It's not a fun life at all. There are those few that get lucky, like Togi, who claim that they blast 3 grams of steroids and go viral and they get super rich. That's luck. You know, he's one guy. Who else did that other than Togi? No one else. So don't just look at Togi and think because you're gonna take steroids, you're gonna become famous. It's not how it works. So I'm just trying to open everyone's eyes. This life is difficult. Know this before you do anything, and don't rush the process. If your life isn't lined up and you're not financially stable to even cover your rent, then don't consider gear. Stay natural, stay healthy, stay happy, because you're gonna have a lot of relationship problems when you're on gear. I guarantee you, at least I have. And it's not even from the gear, I'm just having a lot of in my life, and the gear accelerates my mental side effects, which I despise. But I have the balls to push through it. I just want everyone to have a good life and be happy while I suffer. But yeah, I hope you learned something from this video. I'm genuinely trying to give out as much good information as possible. I'm not one to preach about bad habits. If anything, all I'm trying to do with this channel is just give good advice. There's no bullshit in how I say things. It's all real, it's all talk, it's from my experiences. Hopefully you learn from me and you don't do anything stupid, because I've done a lot of stupid shit. But I was also determined and disciplined enough to keep pushing, because if I didn't have those two together, I wouldn't be here right now talking to you. I'm gonna end the video here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.